Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for the Schlub number 6. This is a book from Image Comics and KLC Press. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Ryan Stegman and Kenny Porter with art by Tyrell Cannon, colors by Mike Spicer, letters and design by John J. Hill. So this is it. This is the final issue of the Schlub, at least for now. This is going to close out everything, the story, everything we've been following around. Now, for those that haven't been reading the Schlub and you're checking out this video, this book, the main premise is, it's kind of like a Freaky Friday situation where two individuals switch bodies. Instead of being a regular person, the dentist Roger switches body with Sirius, who is the strongest superhero on Earth. So, of course, that's going to create a lot of issues, a lot of shenanigans. Now, in this last issue, the final confrontation with Worm has begun. The city is under siege, and Roger and Sirius have only a few moments left to switch bodies before they're stuck forever. Can Roger rally everything he has and save the world? Find out in this explosive, extra long issue. So, this issue you get a lot more story than previous issues. But if you are one of the people that are waiting for the collection, the trade as of right now is scheduled to come out on April 23. But this issue was so much fun. I think the team did a really good job, really putting everything they had set up in the previous 5 issues, and really closing the loop on a lot of things, but also leaving some room for further stories, further tellings, and everything kind of, it doesn't really end the way you think it's going to, but I think it still ends in a very satisfying fashion. So I'm glad the team found a way to tell this story in a fun way that subverts a little bit of expectations. But if you go back and read all the previous issues, everything has really been leading up to what we're seeing now. So very cool stuff. I think on this issue, Tyrell Cannon really, really set loose on what was going on with the art. Specifically, there's just a few pages that I can't believe how hard we're seeing the art team go on this. The tone of this issue is definitely, it begins a lot darker, both visually and story wise. It's a lot darker than most of the issues. One of the things that I have loved about this series is how comedic in tone it is. But of course, as things get very serious, both Roger and Sirius in each other's bodies have to kind of go all out, right? We had a lot of really big revelations as well in the previous issue. And like I said, there's a lot of storylines that are some threads that are hanging out there that I think could be interesting to follow up on. So, but let me pull up some of the preview art from Tyrell Cannon. And as I mentioned here, like just the expressions on the faces are always just very detailed, and they tell you a lot of what was happening. I love this double page spread of like the progression of Sirius and Roger trying to work together to get out of the dungeon, and really, really stand up to Worm. Very cool stuff. I I don't understand how Roger's body's still holding up, but here we are, 6 issues in, and this is just a really big game of hot potato with the stone to switch their bodies back. So if you want to tune in and find out what happens at the end, you can go back and read all the issues now. We have reviews for all of them on the channel. But yeah, the Schlub finishes off in a fantastic manner. A really cool wraparound cover by Tyrell Cannon, and also a really cool cover by Ryan Stegman, where you see Sirius like you probably never seen him before. But yeah, this book really had everything. It had good laughs. It had a lot of really fun superhero action. It had some beautiful, beautiful art, fantastic stuff. And of course, it also delivered a story and that really touched the heart of these characters. And I think that was the main thing, getting to the heart of what made these characters really react, and actually shown how they have progressed, how they have grown, how they have a complete arc. In 6 issues, that's a lot of work, and the team just very efficiently managed to get through that. So, yeah, this is just a really fun book. If you're looking for something that feels like superheroes, but it's a little bit out there as well, I think the Schlub is a great series for that. So, if you have read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.